Hello everyone, and welcome to Mobile Legends European Championships. This is the final day of our April tournament. Once again, this is your favorite caster, iPrince, and I'm joined tonight by the amazing Eska. How are you doing, my bro?
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. Obviously, I'm expecting some really amazing games today, and I'm looking forward to what Team Bedel is going to bring us to the table, as well as Team Ministry. Exciting stuff coming up.
Yes, indeed. And I'm really excited what kind of drafts and composition, new tactics, new rotation both of our squads are going to be showing tonight. But unfortunately, I had a word that Bedel Esports is not going to be able to make it tonight, you see. So on behalf of them and their players, we apologize for all their fans that's currently watching. But, what do you think about this, Eska?
I think, Bedel should definitely be on time with their schedule. It's just not, it doesn't look good for the fans and doesn't look good for them as a team. I feel like they should, when there's a time for them to show up, they should be here in time, and it just hold disrespect. It's just basically it.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. They were able to prove the rest of the European committee that they are still one, if not one of the better squads here in the Europe region, and they are gonna be finishing 4th place here in the MEC for this month.
Yeah, I guess at least that. It's just so what is our plan for us right now? We're going to make a short game, some fun game, and then we just gonna stream the rest of the games, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna be having one quick fun game between Ministry and some players of Bedel here, just so we're gonna be on schedule.
Yeah, so very exciting. So let's organize this real quick.
Yeah, so for everyone watching, once again, this is iPrince and this is Eska. How are you doing, my bro?
So today was me sleeping a lot, actually, and not really so much difference from yesterday, but I feel great. Played a few games today, had fun, and just watched some replays from the last few days about other tournaments and stuff. So looking forward to analyze some games today with you, Prince.
I see. So we're gonna be having a quick 3v3 just for fun, just so we're gonna be on track with our schedule tonight, you see.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be like a fun game. We're still gonna, even though Team Bedel doesn't show up, we are definitely gonna make a fun game here tonight before we continue with the rest of our schedule, guys. So stay tuned, it's gonna be fun. You're gonna see still some fun stuff from us, and we're gonna play it as well. So we're gonna play and cast it at the same time, right?
Definitely. But I think this is the perfect time to be giving away redeem codes for our amazing viewers that is still watching with us tonight. So there's gonna be a quick redeem code gonna be flashing on your screen right now, right now. There we go. And it has the instructions that you need. You just need to visit that website, enter that code, type in your game ID, your server ID, click send, and you're gonna get something from your mail, then type that code again, then you might just as well win the lucky rewards that's gonna be on that code. So, just type it in your game. Maybe try it out, Eska.
Yeah, just do it. I mean, it's also you're gonna get a nice skin out of it, and it's just great. Always, free skins are always welcome to everyone. right? Who doesn't like a free skin now? Come on. So
Mhm.
just type the code, do it, and yeah, just free skin. Let's go.
Yeah, Eska go up so that mhm.
Oh, I thought we were playing again with them
Oh,
this one.
uh you can play with them, but I can't unfortunately because we're gonna be still trying to cast as good as we can. So we do apologize for the slight unexpected result that we received tonight that Bedel Esports is unable to play. And if we do look at our schedule, we're gonna be having our grand finale, which is DEUS VULT versus Rain EU, and probably a couple of more minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. We're gonna cast this fun game here that we're having before we're going up with the teams as scheduled. So we're just now waiting for the players to log in, and we're gonna start the game.
Yes, indeed, indeed. So, I mean, we're gonna be having a fun games, I guess. But
How was your day today, Prince?
my day has been good. I was casting what do you call this? An 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 Indian tournament just a while ago, so it was really really fun.
Was it exciting? Is it
Yeah,
new
I was
one?
very exciting, man. I was like, huh. There were so many good teams in that region, and I'm glad that I was given that opportunity to cast with them.
That's nice. That's sweet. That's very sweet.
And maybe we can contest in that region also. Maybe we can become Indians now.
Yeah. So I see here in the lineup of the game we have here some known players that we know from recent days. So
Mhm.
we have here. I can see Pedro. I can see Andres said. I can see some people here from industry as well. Just like, you know, yeah, it's gonna be even though it's a fun game. I think both players here we still want to win.
Yes, indeed. I mean, if I'm gonna be in this position, I'm gonna be looking to win also, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. So how is how can you compare the Indian scene to our EU scene? Have you seen like any major stuff happening in terms of gameplay or strategies? Have you seen something new?
Yeah, I did see something new from their meta. They do like drafting export a lot, and in there the mages really are not priority. The tanks they actually like banning Digider also, and if I'm not mistaken, Leomord is actually extremely popular, which I was not really
Ah.
aware of because Leomord is one of those fighters that needs early game farm nowadays. Not really the best fighter, but
I think they prioritize Leomord because like is his whole game phase like mid game, late game. If he manages to catch the scale up, so he's having a very good game, and you can just like the engage of him is very strong. Obviously, once you get those 2-3 items as Leomord, the whole team fight can change. So
yes.
I think that's something that comes into their mind probably. Like
Mhm.
I don't think it won't it won't work in different situations. So yeah, sounds interesting though. Very interesting. I guess no one likes to get bombed by Diggy, so probably they're
Mhm.
saying like, no, we're not gonna get the ult from Diggy. We're just gonna ban him.
Yeah, Digger is ban worthy there. Like in there, they really prioritized taking in the export, which was really, really surprising for me. And I feel like apart from that, everything is the same. Oh, another one. Uranus is not famous there. It's not as big.
That's yeah, that's weird though, because like I think in terms of being solo, solo top, Uranus is just being one of the best picks right now, at least in EU. But I guess they're like not finding his potential yet, and he needs in. What are your thoughts about this?
Say that again, sorry.
What are your thoughts about this? Is because in EU, Uranus is always like some very viable pick, and in the Indian scene, you're saying they're not picking it. So why are you think it's happening? Like they're not finding his potential? Because I think he's a really strong solo lane pusher, and he can deny. He can do like a lot of aggression in mid late game, I would say, just like pushing. You know, you can compare him to Chu. You can compare him to Expert, just like being a solo pusher, and he's doing an amazing job. And on top of that, it's an amazing tank as well.
Yeah, so it seems like we are now actually in game here. So we're gonna be having a quick fun 3v3 match between Ministry and Bedel Esports.
Yeah, so they go with Natalia ban here.
Yeah, what do you think about this ban?
For 3v3, I'm not sure like if that's a really good idea, because like I feel like Natalia is more of a threat in a 5v5 situation. Just because you can get sneaky all around the map.
Your team
and,
is picking.
You know, it's just she's always like a threat. Obviously, it's just I feel like she's more a threat in a 5v5 situation.
Yeah, that's so true.
Claude.
Wow, the first pick here for Ministry is going to be the Claude. What do you think about this pick here, Eska? I mean, we all know that Claude is one of those marksmen that is being played as a very, very big hyper carry nowadays. But seems like the answer from Bedel Esports is gonna be Kimmy together with a Chow.
I honestly think I like what Bedel doing here. They're just picking heroes that are very strong early and mid game. Like Cloud is gonna have a lot of troubles here early game, because of you know, in a 5v5 situation there's a lot of teammates backing him up, and so he can safely farm. But right now, like Bedel is saying, we just gotta pick very good early game heroes, as well as they're scaling up to the mid and late game, so it's gonna be hard for Cloud to be you know, that viable here early game. Just gonna see how it builds up.
So what do you think about the Layla pick here, Eska?
I guess they're just having fun right now. They're saying like, okay, it's a fun game. You didn't show up, so I'm just gonna pick my Layla. Not really anything to say about that. They're just.
I know. But for people asking why this is going to be a 3v3 situation, our teams are just having a friendly match because the win is automatically going for the side of VNM Ministry tonight. By the way, if you haven't already, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Share the stream to your family, to your friends, to your loved ones, and to anyone you know, right, Eska?
Yeah, so same as always, the last days, you know, we're having here some great games, great people coming by and play. So all you have to do is just click that like button, click the red thing called subscribe, and then we can be able to make more tournaments. We can scale up our old EU tournaments to a larger scale, and you know, we're all having fun here. So just do it. Very easy.
And as you can see here, both teams are just showing off their skins. If I'm not mistaken, look at the Claude, look at the Faramis, and look at the Layla here, hiding in a bush with Flaw.
Yeah, so Kimi and Chu here is trying to, wow, I guess they're going being aggressive here, try to deny the funny buff.
Oh, it was actually stolen! Fanny with the flex gonna be first blood against the side here of Bedel Esports.
Now he's just like recalling because
Yeah.
you know he's having fun, having fun. He knew he succeeded taking the buff, so you know that's easy now.
But yeah, so we're just having a little bit of fun until DEUS VULT and Rain EU is ready for their matchup. You see. So as you can see now, Kimi just farming here the blue buff. Andres already had the purple buff also, but at the same time, Layla here just looking for another jungle maybe, but Flex without the purple buff, unable to fly anywhere.
Request backup.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of network connection here, but I saw in the trade that Cloud could barely survive, and I think he died as well. Just sorry for the interruption. I got slightly network problems here, but no, it's
But another kill going for Bedel here with the cha-chow. So everyone is asking, shout out to Flex here who's playing with the Fanny. Hi!
Hi,
And once
Flex.
again,
I've got a
for
few, my
people
friend.
that are asking why this is a 3v3 matchup, it's because Bedel unfortunately is unable to play for tonight. So we're just having a fun little match. Just, you know, just having a little bit of fun, waiting for the match between DEUS VULT and Rain EU. Actually, maybe it's the perfect time to, you know, probably give away another skin code here, Eska.
Yeah, I think like it's definitely the time.
Do you want some
Before our real-
skins?
I personally don't have the code, but
Turtle
I
resurrecting
think we can give the
soon.
codes, right?
I mean, look at this chow with this angles that we do have. Whoa.
And just like everyone is having fun right now here. Funny's trying finally taking a perk buff. Alright, and he manages to.
Yeah, and she does manage to get it at the end here.
And keep me just pew-pewing this Cloud here.
Yes, indeed. But once now again, now that we do have a 7 kills in our table, we're gonna be flashing our next code for you guys. So there you go. Be the first one. Maybe, just maybe, you're the lucky person that's gonna be winning skins and many more prizes there.
Yeah, hopefully you're gonna be the lucky one. You just have to be fast. Take this code fast, go into your mail, and go into the gift shop, pick put the code in there with, you know, copy paste, and if you're fast enough, you're gonna get the skin.
Yeah, copy paste, type it in, and if you're lucky, you're gonna get the skin just like what Eska said. Whew.
Ooh, Layla in a bit of trouble dropping the emote, and yeah. Kimi is right now is too fed. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fighting Kimi now here. Look, she's just flying now again, trying to kill the Kimi with the buff. Probably this buff gonna go to Flex here because he does have the retribution. Badger now with the maximum charge trying to aim the Fanny.
The Cho here feel not hungry enough. He just he saw someone low wanted to dive, but he decided like, okay, we're fed enough, whatever.
Oh, Andres here, almost dying to this Layla. Wow.
That could be slightly embarrassing.
Oh, the
considering-
Fanny shut
Oh,
down
the
on
Fanny.
Andres.
Mega kill.
Oh, and Faramis also taking a kill here.
But as you can see, Claude here being a little bit cheeky, just looking to clear out this middle lane here maybe. Oh, he is gonna be trying to attack the Chow maybe? I don't know what he's doing. What is this?
Mega kill.
I am so confused, but Once again,
It's hard to commentate this anymore. It's just people here are they know they lost and they're fed already, so they're just having fun,
Unstoppable.
just like
yes,
saying hi to each other
indeed.
in the face. But
Yeah,
guys,
so,
what you see here, don't play like this in your games. Just don't
oh
go to
wow.
enemy, um, stay near the enemy base.
Yeah,
That's
so
not
it's
how to
time for
play.
another code, and we're gonna be flashing one again in your screen. We're becoming generous today, aren't we, Eska?
Sorry.
We're becoming generous today because there's another code in their screen tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if you could tell me how I can do this and share a code from me, that would be amazing. I can share a code anytime. Just
Yes.
yeah, I'm not sure. You didn't tell me how can I share the code. So
I mean, it's in the instruction in front of them. You know, this is the perfect time to enjoy playing Mobile Legends and just play for fun, because after this we're gonna be having, if not the best squads in the Europe region tonight.
Godlike.
yeah, I definitely look forward to the DEUS VULT game. It's like seeing the whole composition, what it's going to be, if they're gonna maybe try picking Masha again, and like maybe they're going to pick something new from their sleeve. So you know, they always add some one pick, like not a known pick in the EU scene in their mixture. So there's something that I'm looking forward to see if they're gonna mix it up or not.
Yeah, I feel like they are gonna be looking to mix up. Flex just flying here, looking for a Savage, but the Thermos damage is just way too strong for them to handle. Yeah, thank you so much for bearing with us. Unfortunately, once again, Bedel Esports not gonna be able to play for their third place match. So this means that Ministry VNM automatically gets third place for this April competition. Fanny goes in yet again, kills the Chow. The Kimi is next, but she doesn't have energy anymore.
Yeah, he tried. The Kimi was low as well. He definitely tried on this one.
Yeah, so we're just finishing this game now. Then we're gonna be having a little short break for the DEUS VULT versus Rain game that's gonna be happening really soon. So that's gonna be a classic match, then you think, because that's exactly the same final two teams last month, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly,
Flex missing the cables.
I wasn't here last month, sadly, but like for all this time, I was able to catch up and see how those two teams playing, and I'm just looking
Shut
forward
down on
to
Kelly.
catch this one and see what they're going to do.
Yes, and again, we're gonna be flashing our final code for Bedel Esports versus Ministry VNM. So if you're fast, try as much as you can. Enter that code right now. Maybe, just maybe, you're the lucky person who's gonna get an amazing skin tonight.
Yeah, do it, guys. You can have one. Who knows? Maybe it's a amazing skin you're gonna get there, like an epic skin, and you know, it's all just luck. You just gotta type the code, do it fast, and enjoy your skin.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, maybe, just maybe, you're gonna be the lucky person on gonna win in tonight's tournament. Eska, maybe this is the perfect time for you to entertain our viewers with your lovely, amazing voice.
No, I feel like I need to be. Sorry, guys. You don't need to hear this if you're below 18. Close your ears for 1 second, but I need to be drunk for this.
Oh, no. But yeah, so I feel like we had our fun now, and Once again, this is the Mobile Legends European Championships. We're gonna be back on schedule, which is going to be in the next 25 minutes. And by then, we're gonna be having, or maybe earlier actually, if both teams are ready. And by then, we're gonna be having DEUS VULT versus Rain EU.
Yeah, so they're not finishing right now. They're just having fun still. So here we have the code, guys. Just go into your Mobile Legend account, code exchange, type the redemption code and your game ID, and maybe you're the lucky winner here for having a free skin.
Oh my god, do you know one person before won the Nana Becca baby skin? The new one?
Wow.
Yeah, insane, right? When someone got it, I was like so jealous. I'm like, come on, I should have taken that goat for myself. But yeah, thank you so much for staying with us for now. We're gonna be having a short little break, and after maybe 20 minutes, we're gonna be having DEUS VULT versus Rain EU. So thank you so much for staying with us, and we're gonna be back to you very shortly. See you in a bit. Take care.
Bye, stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Hello, hello, and welcome back to Mobile Legends European Championships. Once again, this is your favorite caster, iPrince, and the amazing, the fantastic Eska.
Yo guys, thank you for staying with us.
Yeah, so once again, unfortunately, the last match with Bedel Esports was disqualified because they aren't able to be there in their match against Ministry. But you know, we're gonna be having Rain EU second place last month, looking to try getting a first championship here in the MEC.
Yeah, so Rain here is going to work hard versus Devo. I wonder what their compositions are going to be like. What are their bans? I feel like ban is going to be standard in terms of what we've seen in the previous MEC games. It's just these two teams have a lot of experience with each other, so maybe they have screamed along the past as well a lot. So definitely exciting to see what they're going to ban and pick here, and what their strategy is going to be like.
Oh, I feel like this is going to be a gimme composition yet again, because we saw last few games there were new heroes coming from the side of DEUS VULT. They picked the Masha with Bye Bye Baby, which actually was really effective.
Yeah, like I liked what I've seen from them with Masha. It's just like I feel like Rain can actually punish this kind of pick if they choose to do it. I just like I think they might go here with prioritizing Uranus, something that they do a lot, like in terms of like from Devo side. It's just you know, maybe even you're right, like they're gonna, like each team going to prioritize the Kimi, but I'm sure we might gonna see her getting banned here.
I know. So for everyone that is still watching with us tonight, we're gonna be flashing another redeem code. So let's do it. I feel like we've been flashing way too many codes already.
There are so many codes, guys. So what you need to do right now is to call your friends and call all the people you know that play MLBB and toss them right into this YouTube channel.
Definitely. I mean, look at that, baby. Just maybe Eska, you might win the new Selena skin? Nah.
Wow, I mean, I saw the Selena skin highlight. It looks great. I really want that skin. Definitely going to be maybe the top 10 of my favorite skins. We'll see about that though.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be singing about that, but you know, this is the Mobile Legends European Championships after all. So after almost 100 off registrations this month, these are the final two teams, the best of the crop, the best of the best teams in Europe region. What is your opinion about them, Eska?
So Team Devo obviously playing a lot of time already. They won, from what I've heard, the last MEC as well. And even from my time when I was playing, they were one of the strongest, if not the strongest team in the EU region. Very capable players, very talented players we're having here. A lot of potential from both sides. Yeah, so I'm excited to see the matches that we're gonna see next.
So our teams right now currently just doing a quick test ping. So just to make sure that the internets are okay. But don't worry, it's not gonna be any time longer because our teams are here. DEUS VULT and Rain is here. They're not doing a Bedel.
Yeah, like what Bedel did actually is disrespect to their fans, disrespect to the tournament, and I just like not sure what's going to be their next tournament and if they're going to join by, but yeah, just it's totally disrespect to whole the community as well. I'm definitely looking down at them right now, so.
But don't worry, they do have their reasons at all here. So let us look at the potential matchup that we're gonna be seeing tonight DEUS VULT versus Rain. You know, last month actually, these two teams have fought one another, and the score was 3-1. Do you expect that DEUS VULT is going to be winning this with a 3-0, or do you think Rain has a chance in finally beating them this time?
I really do want to believe they're going to go here with a 2-1 for
It's
for
the best of
Devo.
5, my dude.
Oh, I'm sorry for yeah. So I really think Devo here is like a huge favorite. It's just like from what we've seen in the past MECs as well. But like at Rain's side, I mean, you got very capable players. You got also very old school players as well. So I feel like it's either game at some point, but it's just Devo's strategies and their whole composition and teamwork, chemistry, everything they've done so far has proven it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they are currently one of the rising teams in the Europe region right now, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be exciting what kind of adjustments they're going to be doing against DEUS VULT tonight. I mean, DEUS VULT haven't really been playing a lot together this season, but we saw yesterday how dominating they are against Bedel Esports.
Yeah, definitely. They were applying some interesting pickoffs, team fights. A lot of stuff went their way as well. I mean, if we're looking at the game, right? There's so much things happening in the team fights that the one who's aggressive usually have the momentum in, you know, destroying those team fights, picking the right targets, picking the right spots, getting that goal lead advantage, and from there you just push the towers and win the game.
Yeah, yes, indeed. That's so true. But, you know, are we going to be seeing a 3-0, a 3-1, a 3-2? Or what do you think, SK? Is it going to be a clean sweep by DEUS VULT this time? Or does Rain EU, being the underdogs in this matchup, going to have a chance again DEUS VULT tonight?
I really hope for interesting matches, so I really want to say 3-2 or 3-1, but from past things that I've been seeing, I'll go with the clean 3-0 here.
Wow, that is a very big claim, my dude. Whew. I feel like you're gonna be putting a fire under a lot of Rain fans that's watching. You know, you're gonna burn you to dust soon.
Yeah, to be honest, I've been following some of their team players, and like I saw how hard work Sao is doing for his team and how hard he worked by analyzing stuff and compositions and just being like some kind of leader of them. So I feel like all the hard work is going to pay off.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. I just can't wait for the match to start already. Seems like our teams are taking their time during this testing, but you know, don't worry. Just stay tuned. Our matches are gonna be happening soon. DEUS VULT and Rain EU are here.
Yeah, definitely stay tuned, guys. The match is about to start. We're just doing some small preparations and we're ready to start. So don't go anywhere. Grab a coffee, grab some potato chips with you, and just stay with us and have fun analyzing this one. It's going to be an interesting matches as well.
And if we do look here, the teams that was eliminated from the last group stages, there were a lot of teams that were really good. I mean, you have your Next, you have Bugs, you have Legacy, you have the other Ministry team, you even have T1. So a lot of notable teams unfortunately eliminated, not going here for our grand finale, but it's just very clear that Rain EU and DEUS VULT are the top two teams that we do have for the European community tonight.
Yeah, I feel like I want more teams to be, you know, just like getting higher, some new players, new rosters, just like climbing up and being like a runner-up or maybe a third place. It's just like I feel like those teams are just need to watch those replays, watch what the caster says, watch some other scenes out there in other countries, which is obviously like MPL or some, um, just like famous other tournaments, and analyze them and just like work together as a team, figuring out what's going wrong in the team fights, who's going where, um, rotations, doing like the fastest rotations you could actually do, and in team fight you should um, use the bushes to your own advantage. So there are many things and aspects about this game to be analyzed, and if those teams are able to do it and work as one fist, they're going to be a good challenge here for our two runner-ups.
Wow, when you talk about analyzing, what kind of analyzing do you talk about? Do you like memorize how fast Chao can travel from top lane to bottom lane?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many interesting things you can actually do, like in terms of strategies, right? But yeah, when I was playing Cho, I was always like trying to figure out where am I going, where am I pushing right now, what's the enemies. Always look at the minimap, guys. That's like really important aspect for the games, and MOBAs is one. So you should just catch the momentum, flying around the map. Solo, if you're playing Chao as well, just like grab bushes and just like wait for the important one to just show up and blow him up as well.
Whoa,
So,
blow him up. Wow.
yeah,
Whoa,
I mean, you have
whoa.
to do the combo right.
What are you gonna be blowing up? Oh.
There's a lot of things to blow up. I'm just about to blow up my chair because it's not the most comfortable one, unfortunately.
Wow, someone is turning British, I see. Whoa, Eska, aren't you quite cheeky?
I'm trying to be. So I feel like the test is over. I'm about to start, right?
Yeah.
They're ready.
Finally, the test is over, and I'm so hyped already in watching and finally casting the grand finale of MEC. Let us know in the chat, who do you support? Are you for the side here of DEUS VULT or for Rain EU? Type hashtag Devu or hashtag Rain. And our teams are ready. Are you ready, Eska?
I'm lock and loaded. Let's go.
Let's go. So, what do you think is going to be the first ban of our grand finale?
I would say it would be the Kimi, but let's see if. Alright, well, they're going
Your
Lolita.
team
They did
is
it in the
banning.
past game as well. I feel like
Yeah,
they're
they
just
did.
like, when they do this, they force more more good
Your
available
team is
picks
banning.
out there for each team.
Yeah, they actually did this against Bedel, if I'm not mistaken. And it did work out for them at the end. Maybe they are looking here, locking out the Kimi as a first pick for the side of DEUS VULT. But, banning out the Grok here. A lot of tanks now banned, coming from the ban here from DEUS VULT.
Yeah, interesting choice here, going Grok. I mean, they really doesn't care about the Hylos, which I only like I always think of him as a big threat. So interesting. They're going a Cloud Bun here, and now let's see if they're going for a Kimi.
Yeah, I feel like the main reason why they're not banning out the high loss is because the only reason why high loss is popular
Your
now
team
again
is
is
picking.
because of the recent nerf with the Karok, unfortunately. But as you can see,
Your team
first pick
is
is the
picking.
Kimi.
Yeah, so they're going Kimi. That's like they need to be first pick here, and if they're giving them the
Jawhead.
Kimi pick here, like if they're not banning it, they're gonna go for Kimi for sure. Now we see Joyed actually being locked down here in Team Rain.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Seems like the Jawhead.
Your team
And
is
going to
picking.
be the Atlas for the side of Rain. What do you think about this champion here?
Wow, I mean, I've been I've been already like it was like 1 month since I came back in this game, maybe. So I just saw how much potential the Atlas got. It's actually crazy. I mean, he's got the amazing ultimate. You can push back you can push back the enemies as well with the grapple, and you provide
Your
tons of
team is
CC
picking.
to the enemy's team. So I feel like it's a good pick.
Yeah, but as you can see now from the side of DEUS VULT, they're going for the other tank that is available, which is the high loss. I mean, Kufra is still on the table here, but seems like they want the chow for themselves here.
Yeah,
Kufra.
so Ella going with
Your
the Chow
team
again. I
is
think we saw it
banned.
against Team Bedel as well. And definitely good pick here, the Ilos as well. I mean, he's open. They didn't want to take the Kufra. I guess they just want to make Kimi more viable in the team fights in terms of like protection. Like Hylos can just ulti in. Kimi's just you know, behind his back, just shooting her pew pew all over the place. And yeah, interesting stuff. So they're
Your
going with
team is
Kufra and banning
banned.
Masha here.
Yeah, I feel like
Interesting.
the mashup ban here was because Bye Bye Baby Ella picked the mashup against Bedel and it was dominating.
Your team
And on
is
return here,
picking.
Gats's Granger finally being banned by the side of DEUS VULT.
Yeah, so I guess they're denying their ADC, which is pretty standard at this point. Like I like this one as well. Not sure about the Masha one because they're like there's so many picks that can replace this one.
Oh, I agree with you in that certain note, to be honest, because there are other fighters available. There is still a Sylvana, actually.
Your team is picking.
Alright, so actually Kagura being locked in here. I mean, I like it. I like it. That's an extra CC and tons of damage with magic AoE damage coming to Team Rain here.
I mean, Kagura is one of those mages that is able to lock down the Kimi in the back, even though she's protected by the high loss and the Chow in front. But it seems like it's gonna be a hyper Kimi. The tactic now for DEUS VULT for our first match of tonight.
Diggy.
Your team is
Um,
picking.
Interesting choices here. Digi is obviously gonna help with Kufra here. It's a great I guess it's a great counter pick to Kufra. And overall, like even when Kagura and Kufra going in, even Atlas, like I feel like Digi is actually the best pick for them here because it's basically denying the Wombo combo here coming from Team Rain in team fights.
Yeah, I agree on that one. Not only does it counter the Kagura, it does counter out the Atlas together with the Kufra here. So, when you look at the composition of DEUS VULT, they're gonna be placing so much trust on this Kimi. Ella gonna be playing the Chow here a little bit as a fighter, so they do have that extra damage in that late stage of the game. But Hyper Carry versus a standard composition, who do you think has a better draft here, Eska?
That's a really tough one because like both teams are like having a very good compositions, but I would go with Team Diego here just because they have the Kimi for the early game, mid game, and they have Diki and Hylos to cover up. So basically, if they can find the kills early game or making Kimi secured farm, we're gonna see here Devo just like controlling the game and just going pushing towers.
Yeah, now here for the side of DEUS VULT, we have one shot for this Kimi, Lil for this Hylos, Ella for this Chow, Sabo for this Diggy, and Sunset Lover for this Tamas.
Also, they have my Chu, by the way. Forgot
Wow.
to mention that.
Go on, introduce
So-
the Rain EU squad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So, Rain Squad. We have here Queen on the Atlas, Kaishi on Jawhead. We have Ghost on Kufra, God Serena on this Kagura, and Katse on Carry.
Yeah, and it seems like the purple buff of Kimi has just been stolen by Kagura simply because, obviously Kimi is not playing with the Retribution here, actually playing with the Purify because there is a lot of CC on the side here of Rain with the Atlas, with the Giant, with the Kufra also.
Yeah, so we see an aggression here. They tried to steal the blue buff, didn't work. Kagura just took it.
Oh,
She
but
read it
Kaishi.
in time. Yeah, Kaishi here seeing a bit of trouble there near the bush. It is fine. He's just chilling near the tower right now.
I mean, Kimi with the Purify here, able to probably stop a Yin Yang overturn coming from the Kagura if she does try to engage on her. But it seems like Sunset Lover is in trouble here. Kufra not actually engaging because he just turned level 4. Queen almost gonna be falling down. First blood goes here for the side of DEUS VULT.
Wow, this is really unfortunate. They tried to pull
another
something
kill with
off.
a Kimi!
Wow, another kill here. Yeah, they're just like being aggressive and they just punished Kaishi here so badly because like Ella was pushing the tower as he should and they just came flanking by. Kaishi obviously has no other option than just going back to his first turret. But yeah, just aggression all over the place. And from Team Rain, I didn't like what happened top lane. Just they tried to force something out there in the first tower, but it seems like they misstepped there in the tower. Am I right? Just Atlas going in too deep there.
I feel like what happened there was that Kufra was gonna be looking to engage, but unfortunately thought that there was no need to do so. That's why the Kufra suddenly turned level 4, Vengeance activated, and suddenly, just magically, Jawhead with the Kaishi, they're dying.
Yeah, I like what I see so far from Team Devu here. Now they took the purple buff, they secured it. And,
see, look at Sunset Lover in the top lane. This is a 1v2 situation, but he's not afraid of a carry. And Kufra.
Yeah, Tom's with Vengeance right now is so tanky. I guess like this is one of the things they were surprised about. Like the moment they jumped on him top lane, he just managed to pull out his Vengeance spell and just like tank everything. So that was a very good part there from Sunset Lover.
Yeah, but it seems like this is looking like a clean game now for the side of DEUS VULT because of the errors that Rain EU was committing. And now Kimi with a purple buff, with a red buff, with a turtle buff. What more can you ask for? But Diggy forced out to use her ultimate just to save his life here.
Yeah, Diggy got caught there a bit and he was forced to use his ult, but I guess it's still fine. They're chasing the Kufra now. Kufra running very low here. If Kimi finished him off, yeah, Kimi definitely finished him off. So, yeah, interesting stuff here. I mean, Diggy was just running around, just trying to catch people with his, his second spell there, just throwing the bombs out, and he got caught there. But Kufra, it doesn't even matter for them if he uses his ult.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not so sure how Rain EU is playing their first matchup because if you look at their composition, they do have a lot of engages coming from the Atlas, the Jawhead, the Kufra. They do have the Kakura burst damage, but unfortunately, they're not able to secure any of a kill at all.
Big trouble, flickering out to the first tower. Now Kakura being chased down by Skibby and ultimate. Yes, he gets him.
Yeah, so this is what I was telling my dude. I feel like Rain EU should start trying to engage because I feel like, their heroes, the Atlas, the Jawhead, the Kufra once again, it's just really not working for them because I feel like they're playing way too passive.
Yeah, it seems like Devo running all over the place right now. Just going aggressive into their jungle, picking kills. And like even at the first encounter, like forcing Kaishi out, forcing the Joyed going to his base. I mean, just they're doing stuff so aggressive that they deny a lot of farm from them from the early game. And now they're just running together and find them, in awkward spots. Again, we see here Kufra getting caught there near the bush. I I mean, they're just controlling all over the place. It's just yeah, unfortunate from Team Rain here.
That was the second mistake actually that goes there with the Kufra has done. Not so sure why he engaged on that Tamus, knowing that the mid lane already, the Kimmy, the Diggy, the Hylos were already missing. So maybe a slight miscommunication on their part. But as you can see here, Kimmy now with the maximum charge doing a lot of damage in that Kagura.
Request backup. Mega kill.
Yeah,
Wow.
also he also got caught. Well, it seems like it's going to be a maybe a snowballed game here. It's hard for me to see how they can stall the game for carry here. It's just you know, they're being so aggressive. They took already 2 towers. They're going in for the second tower now as well. And Kaishi desperately trying to fight this off. And they're going
Yeah,
to
but as
get
you
it.
can see here in the top lane, Gary being bullied by 2 tanks, my bro. This Hylos together with a Talos able to kill Katsi and Ghost. Double kill
And-
in favor of DEUS VULT, my dude.
Yeah, again and again, kills all over the place. It's just Devo all game, Devo. Like they're just destroying right now this game because you know all the early game wasn't favorite of them. They just go bottom, deny Joe head, went top. They killed. There was a Tamus one before there and managed to kill the Atlas there. Just also unfortunate. And
Yeah,
I feel
that's so
like
true.
there's a lot of miscommunications right now from Team Rain.
That's true, my bro, and it seems like DEUS VULT really is annihilating
Backup.
Rain EU right now, not even giving them any single kill, man. Look
Turtle
at that.
resurrecting soon.
Yeah, this is very nice for Team Devo. Look how they'll split they split up, but they just let Toms do his thing, Chu do his thing. They're both pushing and they keep Team Rain here on their feet, on their knees. Sorry, like look how they get clumped up in the tower there, and basically Devo is now all over the map, just securing everything.
Yeah, cause slowly but surely this gimme is looking like unstoppable already. I'm not so sure what is the game plan for Rain EU. I just feel like they seem a little bit lost. Doesn't really know exactly what they need to do because this aggression coming from DEUS VULT is way too much for them to handle. 1 kill. Queen probably looking to go down. Kashi tries going with unstoppable force, but unfortunately he might gonna be able to fall down here with the hands of the Stamus.
Akimi providing so much damage, and they have the Tams as well in the front line, just going in there, shredding everyone coming his way. So, yeah, for now, I feel like this game has got snowballed, unfortunately. But yeah, as we said in the picks, like they were my favorites because all of this early game aggression. I knew they were going to do this, and yeah, just worked out.
Yeah, I'm not so sure what's happening with Rain EU right now. They are quote unquote currently our global 2 squad if I'm not mistaken. But sometimes, you know, being global does not necessarily mean that you are the best team because look at DEUS VULT. They're not even in the World 100 list probably, but they are dominating, annihilating Rain EU in our first game.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's just they struggle so hard right now getting back into this game, and yeah, unfortunately for them, a lot of stuff did happen in the early game that it's very hard to come back from.
Yeah, I feel like they're not even gonna be get any kill at all because look at the damage coming from the Tamas, coming from the Kimmy. One by one, their HP is just falling down so quickly. Oh, what's it gonna be falling down here? No!
They took out one shot in the end.
Yeah, it seems like that is a consolation kill for Rain EU. 16-1, our final score. And game number 1 convincingly goes here for DEUS VULT.
Very convincingly, I would say. Just wow. I wouldn't say, like, I don't want to say annihilation, but
It was.
I mean they should really work on their communication right now for our second game. because things just didn't go the way. I mean, they wasn't really functioning as a team together. They weren't making any calls, and if they want to win against Devo Volt here, they have to, you know, making some kill squads and yeah, basically move together as a team and making the right decisions.
I agree with you in that one. I just feel like Rain EU played a little too scared. I feel like the Atlas didn't engage any Fatal Links at all. You know? Maybe he did engage, but unfortunately his skills was cancelled out by the Diggy. So maybe they did lose out in the draft phase already.
Yeah, I saw like a lot of misposition, I would say, like the positioning of all the early game phase from Kufra, from example, from Atlas. They weren't really applying pressure while just, you know, being able to survive, because like everything that they did wasn't like with a follow-up. There wasn't any follow-up for the tanks, or when they were like hiding in the bush trying to create something, there weren't anyone to back them up. So that's really weird for me.
Yeah, that's so true. But that was just really an amazing performance coming from the side of DEUS VULT. But that is only our game number 1. This is a best of 5 series, and I feel like this is the perfect time to flash out our first code.
Yeah, so for those who doesn't know, you go to your account, you basically press the gift there. You can actually access from the site as well. Then you copy the code and paste it. And then you might be a lucky one who wins like a very nice kit. Could be an epic, could be an elite, and just you can be that lucky person.
Wow, maybe I'm gonna be the lucky person able to get a skin here. Eska, I have to increase your volume a little bit because you're slightly going far from the microphone, if I'm not mistaken.
Alright, I tried to right now move it like a bit more to my mouth, but yeah, if you can increase my volume, that would be amazing. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I did put you on 200% already.
Yeah, I would definitely need a better mic, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that is only our game number 1. And it seems like our teams are ready. Let us show your love in the comment section. Type hashtag DEUSVULT, type hashtag rain. Whew. I just feel the hype already, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I hope they just are going to fix their mistakes from last time. I really want to see how they fix up their whole communication, because I felt like there was no teamwork at all.
That's so true. But I'm ready, Eska is ready, our viewers are ready, and our teams are ready. Let's go straight here to our game number 2. Do you think Kimmy is gonna be banned this time?
Might be. They might deny that option from Team Devu here just because it was very hard for them to keep up the pressure. So might see Kimi getting banned here. I think Diva is gonna go with the Lolita again, just like to make more options available for them. But let's see. Maybe it's some sort of confidence thing that they're doing. They're basically saying we don't need to kick out the most, you know, viable picks right now. We can sort it out our own way.
Your team is
But
banned.
we see Cloud getting banned here and Kimi as well. So getting rid of here 2 strong ADCs.
Yeah, I mean, seems like DEUS VULT doesn't want Rain here to get their hands on this freaking Kimmy. It's not a fighting Kimmy anymore. You can say killing machine Kimmy. Pew pew pew. Whew.
yeah, the whole hybrid build is just shredding. I mean, I remember Kimi when she was only played as a ADC, to be honest.
Your team is banned.
And like after all the changes and what they did with the builds, she's just now if she get the right farm, she can destroy basically even the tanks, which was a hard task a few seasons ago.
That's true. But you know, I feel like the main reason why she's becoming more popular nowadays is because of the recent nerf with a lot of marksmen. Claude damage was reduced with the Blazing Duet. Granger's damage and her first skill now is crowd controlled, can be crowd controlled, and also the carry's Phantom Step cooldown has been increased by half a second. And this will banning out the Grok here, so this might be the perfect opportunity for Rain EU to lock down here the Kufra, the Hylos, the Diggy, the Atlas, or even the Granger.
I want to see them actually not playing the Atlas here. I feel like they're not playing him that well in their composition. So they're going with the Jawhead instead here. I feel, yeah, I don't like them on Atlas because it's considering what we've seen last game with the whole teamwork and composition and communication. I feel like it's harder for them to make use of that Atlas potential.
Yeah, because Atlas is one of those heroes that if you pick Diggy, that's an instant counter. Pick Purify, and that's another instant counter. Because Atlas does look good in paper. He has an immune skill. He has slow. He has mobility. He has a very, very good crowd control ability also. But at the same time, he's kind of like predictable if you know exactly the amount of range needed before he does use that fatal links with the flicker. It's gonna be very, very easy to avoid.
Your team is picking.
Yeah, very true, very true.
So what do you say about now here with Gatsy picking the carry instead of his favorite Granger?
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't even know like Granger was his favorite, but securing the carry here. I mean, they tried it last game. I definitely see carry here one of the strongest picks they can actually get, which is fine. I just want to see how they can fix stuff from last game, because even though carry was here and there farming, they just got annihilated every single lane. So if they can make carry here farm and take the kills with the right aggression, with the right communication as well, then it's gonna work for them. It's gonna work out.
That's very true, my bro. And as you can see here, Lunox being banned against God's Arena here from DEUS VULT. They really are targeting the mages of Gabby here. So probably from the side of DEUS VULT, they're gonna be looking to pick out another fighter or a support here and locking in their marksman at the end. But you're gonna be going for the marksman G Ranger tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we're both like Cloud and Kimi Bond. There isn't like many, you know, they're aiming probably for the best ADCs right now in the picking phase. So I guess carry and Ranger is pretty standard. They're grabbing the Kagura as well, which I like to see. I always like to see Kagura getting picked because she's such a she's a hero who can just do a lot of stuff in terms of creating a good team fight pressure and dealing massive damage in the same time. So that's something that I would always like to see.
Yes, indeed. But as you can see here, Kagura and the Atlas again, the choice of Rain EU. And this should be a quick signal for another Diggy pick from DEUS VULT.
Yeah, I mean, they basically they're saying like, we want your Diggy, just pick it. I mean, they're asking for it. Not sure if that's their all-purpose of idea, but it will be odd for me if Team Devo here doesn't secure the Diggy.
Yeah, it's gonna be very odd because of how well it worked out for them the last game. It counters not only the Atlas and the Kagura, but instead they're gonna go for a Masha.
I mean, I feel some sort of overconfidence here. It's just I feel like the safest pick was going Diggy here just to deny Kufra and Atlas overall CC, and obviously the Kagura as well. And I don't know. I guess they're saying like, okay, we crushed them last game, so let's try new stuff again. Let's just go with Masha like we did in the previous games.
Yeah, you say it new stuff, but at the same time, they did beat Bedel Esports using that mashup pick very, very convincingly. And if Rain EU is playing very, very questionable with the first game against DEUS VULT, I don't know. What can they do in this second game? Because this is going to be a hard game for them yet again here.
Yeah, I mean, like they got the Toms, they got, I mean, Team Devo here just going, they're saying like, okay, we don't need a support, we got two strong fighters, two strong pushers, and we're gonna move as 1-3-1. This is what I think their strategy is going to be like. They're gonna start here with a rotation maybe to the red buff. As for Team Rain, it's really just surviving those early aggression coming from Ilos, and when they're going as 3 people, just making sure you're not dying and stalling the game for carry in the late game.
Yeah, as you can see here, both teams are playing a mirror rotation yet again. Serena gonna be trying to steal this purple buff here, while the rest side here of this vault gonna be trying to steal the other one.
Yeah, so they didn't went with the red rotation, instead they're going blues, which is also fine, I guess. We see here Team Devo actually, yeah, they took the blue, so
I'm surprised why Queen was actually there, taking a chunk of his health away from the high loss. There was really no reason for him to try contesting that buff anyway, because the Kagura, the carry, the Kufra was there taking the purple buff off the enemy. So maybe that is a slight miscommunication from the side of here of Rain EU, but it's not a big of a deal.
yeah, definitely not. It's fine. Like they just did, I guess, more standard rotations in the end, I would say. So now we see here might be a clash in the jungle. Just a tiny bit of damage there to the Ilos.
Yeah, that's so true. But it seems like they're looking to kill out the Tamos here. Granger now with the Tetsunana. Cassie is gonna be looking like he's in trouble. Oh, one shot looking for a kill here. But Queen says hi. Kagura is here. Ying overturn not yet used, but look at that engage coming from this Kufra. Seems like this Volt wants for more. They're going for it. Oh my god. Tamos now level 4, but unfortunately he has to go back. Wow.
Interesting clash here. I like there's no actually deaths. It was just back and forth. It's just like whoever comes on top in those clashes, and if any team getting double or triple kill, it's just creating some sort of gap already for each team. So I like what I'm seeing so far.
Oh, this is gonna be the first kill. Queen gonna be dying, and that's a first bounty hunter kill now for this G Ranger.
Atlas getting wrecked there.
Oh, a double kill!
Bukra just jumping on 2 people. Wow, that was a very good jump there.
Yeah, it was a good jump, but at the same time, I feel like one shot there just trying to secure as much kills on the bank that he can get, because he do know that all the purple buff, all the red buff are gonna be respawning in the next few seconds.
We might see an whole nother level Kufra than before. I feel like so far it's just the start, but we're gonna see here a different Ghost than we saw last game.
Yes, indeed. I mean, Granger is being funneled every single jungle and buff that DEUS VULT have, while the side here of your Tamus having the same matchup as last game. It's gonna be Tamus carry versus Kufra yet again. I'm quite surprised that Ghost here not really to try and engage Sunset Lover, but it seems like he's gonna be able to survive here. The Venge is not activated. He's not gonna be dying though. Oh, Catsy might be in trouble here. And
this is what I'm talking about. It's just, you know, they're making plays that they think Diva also like travel the map as they do, which is like, it's right. It's just they're going as 2 people in like near the turtle. They're not really camping. They're not really going as 3 or 4 people as they should have. And Diva just saying like, okay, we're going to ISO them. There's Kagura, she gets caught, and there are 4 people suddenly just crushing on them. Just because they don't have this formation as DEUS team here just showing off near the turtle buff.
Yeah, I feel like this is a very, very big disappointing performance from Rain EU. Unfortunately, they are, if not one of the best squads in the European region right now. I feel like they are unable to live with their name based on this performance because yesterday we saw Bedel playing so good team fights against DEUS VULT, but it seems like Rain EU doesn't stand any chance.
Yeah, like totally disappointment for sure. It's just Team Bedel showed a lot of strength and a lot of good team fight. What we see here at team fight here, Atlas pushing them back, and Carry just like able to shreds everyone down. Is she no? Okay, she was just almost taking that Tams off, but he was managed to go away. It looks so good there for Rain for a second, but seems like Diva was just like able to get security out.
Yeah, DEUS VULT surviving that team fight. Yeah, I mean, that Atlas finally able to get the Fatal Links into 4 people, but at the same time, you know, not enough damage from the side of Rain EU yet there. That's why they weren't really able to capitalize on that combo wombo that they do have. But Ella here, being caught by Kaishi with this. Oh, another engage. High loss. Lil trying to look for him.
Alright, just flickering to safety. And while in the meantime, Tom's here getting picked off. There was a 3 people here rotation to the gold buff. Tom's got picked off.
Yeah, Kaishi unfortunately falling down here to one shot. Oh, not? Oh, really?
Wow, shielded out just in time.
Yeah, but at the same time, DEUS VULT is now looking for the turret here. Not as clean as the last game because they are able to shut down the Tamas here in the bottom lane with the 4 people. But at the same time, when you look at the gold advantage, DEUS VULT really is still heavily on top.
We see here little cheeky stuff here between Ghost and Lil, just like recalling on each other.
Yeah, I mean, what should be the game plan now here? Eskov coming from the side of Rain EU because it seems like, again, this is looking like a heavy DEUS VULT game.
Yeah, as you can see, like all the towers are being pushed right now for Team Devil. It's just for Team Rain, what they should do right now is try to force the pickoff without getting killed, which is very hard to do. They're trying to do it right now. There's a team fight brewing, and they take the ILOS, and wow, and Atlas do an amazing ult backwards. Carry able to take everyone down. Was Ghost taking the Lolita there as well. Wow, I mean, this is what I was trying to say like before the team fight got brewed up. It's just what they need to do is that they actually need to make a team fight, create a plays with those Atlas, making a pickoff here and there. And what they did, they isolated the high loss before they jumped in with Atlas. Atlas creating a huge ult there. So I guess you know, we have an interesting game here all of a sudden.
Yeah, that was a very, very good Fatal Links coming from Atlas. Able to get 3 people. The high loss, the Lita, and the Granger. Probably not expecting that kind of engage because Queen have been playing quite questionable last time. But at the same time, DEUS VULT is ready to bounce back with another turtle take here.
There's a huge but. What I was trying to say is that even though the gold now seems pretty much okay, you can see the tower differential still. I mean, there's 2 towers on the top lane, one tower on the bot lane, 2 towers in top lane, and it's just looking very, very grim right now for Team Rain so far. Even though the gold is fine, I don't think like there's gonna be that one team fight that can change everything. It just can go both ways, but it's just the towers right now going for you know, for Team Devil right now.
Oh, Ghost being caught out here again, making a big mistake, but at the same time, Gary doing so much damage here. Queen looking for an engage here, unfortunately misses the mark. Nonetheless, Merlina hitting Queen, and this is a 3-for-1 kill in favor for the side here of DEUS VULT.
Yeah, DEUS VULT creating an amazing engage there in the jungle. It's just I was just saying like the team fight, like there's gonna be like one team fight is going to change a lot. So I guess right now Devo is saying we're going to take this team fight, we're gonna win, we're gonna push your towers, and this is exactly what's happening. Like you saw, the goal differential as well was pretty even. Now it's getting like 5k advantage just because of 3 kills and 2 towers.
Yeah, just like you said, one team fight did change the outcome of the game because a while ago it was looking really good for Rain, but this Atlas able to take a fatal links on this towers is gonna be falling down here also.
Yeah, Thumbs here get picked unfortunately, but I feel like they got what they came for at least. They got 2 towers, now they're just like grinding their own jungles, going back into formation. There's Lord coming up as well, and it's going to be very hard for Rain to defend against this.
Yeah, that's so true, especially now that 2 inhibitors from their side are officially gone. This gives more advantage for the side of DEUS VULT. Like, they have the opportunity to take this Lord without any contest if they chose to do so.
Yeah, definitely, my dude. So Kufra is now jumping, trying to create something. I guess, yeah, it's just going to go back there. Sorry, buddy, just trying to catch you there.
Oh, but it seems like Ella able to find the carry in the back. Katsi falling down, and this might be the finishing touches that DEUS VULT needs because the marksman is gone. They can take this Lord or they can take another more kills. Ghost able to kill the Masha here, but at the same time, that is Ghost dying also as a trade.
Huge peek off on the carry there. They were able to secure 2 kills as well. This seems like almost a GG here for Team Devil.
Yeah.
You see, in the meanwhile, we see like Johead trying to split push, but he's heading back to base. He knows he's in trouble, and Kagura being taken down here. It seems like it's all Devo game, and it's gonna be GG here for game 2 for Devo Esports.
Wow, oh my gosh, I am lost for words on how amazing DEUS VULT has been playing this whole tournament. I feel like, you know, they haven't really been playing a lot this season together, but still, they are really the best team here in the Europe region. There's no doubt about it. Rain, you cannot do any single thing against them.
Yeah, I mean, it looks, I mean, they had their chance at some point, like they were able to stabilize the gold, but then that team fight in the jungle when they took 3 kills there, they were saying like, right, we maybe had a misstep there in the team fight before, but we're just gonna ham into your jungle and create a huge team fight, take 3 kills there. Obviously a very good game here for one shot. I feel like it wasn't always in a good spot where we was able to damage everyone up and just create those kind of situations where he helped, you know, just creating that big damage there in the team fights. Always been there, always taking those kills. And you know, like, don't you agree with me? It's just like they had some sort of opportunity there in the mid game. It's just like it looks grim there in the late game. They just did a misplay there in the jungle. They got caught off guard and basically they threw it, sadly.
Yeah, I feel like for me personally, the big problems for the side of Rain EU is that their tanks are playing a little too passive. I mean, come on, it's an Atlas. It's a Kufra. You should be engaging almost 24/7 with those kind of stuff. That because there's only one person that you need to kill anyway in that team fight. You shouldn't need to kill the Granger in the back. And Queen here was able to do that one time in the middle lane where it seems like they do have that hope and chance in order to take a game against Devu, but at the same time, it's just I feel like the overall confidence that is being showed here by DEUS VULT because they've been playing for so long, really showing through against the new team Rain EU.
Yeah, so true, so true.
So it seems like this is the perfect time now to give away our codes, Eska. And there's a code that's going to be flashing in your screens right now.
Yeah, so for those of you who doesn't know, so I'll say that again, same as always. I'll say it quick though. you need to enter to your account, or there's instructions right in the stream channel. There is a site, you go there, you copy paste the code, and what you do as the fastest you be, the better the odds for you to get that skin. So you can be a lucky guy here getting an elite or epic skin. So do it as fast as you can.
Yes, indeed. But seems like our teams are ready. Aska, I'm gonna ask you this really simple. Do you think there is a chance for Rain EU to make a reverse sweep? Or is this gonna be a quick 3-0 for DEUS VULT tonight?
I mean, I really want to be like, you know, it's going to be like an ambitious kind of way. Like, I would go with what I said before. Like, I don't want to be, you know, creating expectations here. It just, what we've seen so far has been like devil all over the place. So I feel like I'm going with my prediction for a 3-0 here.
Yeah, it's looking like a quick, very dominating 3-0 coming from the side of DEUS VULT. So let us know in the chat, who do you support? Are you for the side of DEUS VULT or for Rain EU? Type hashtag DEUS VULT, type hashtag Rain EU. But once again, this is Mobile Legends European Championships. I'm iPrince, and this is the fantastic Eska. Hi, Eska.
Yeah, hey guys. Thank you for tuning in and being with us. Obviously, even though it's so far 2-0, Rain here definitely got a slight comeback here opportunity. So stay with us here for the third game, and maybe we're gonna see miracles here for Team Rain. Who knows?
Yeah, by the way, before we do start our first match, we just want to ask you really cordially to click that like, click that subscribe, share that stream to your family and to your friends, because if you do want a bigger tournament here in the region, we really do need your support. So if you do help us, we help you. More tournaments for everybody.
Yep, definitely, guys.
Yeah, so I feel like our teams are ready. Are you ready now for maybe our final game of tonight? I don't know, but let's just go straight to the draft here. Shall we? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Everyone's ready, it seems like. Alright, so interesting. We're gonna see standard bans here, maybe Claude and Kimi again. Oh, they're going with the Lolita. They always get me. It's like last time I said they were going for the Lolita again, but they went for Claude and Kimi. So
Your team is banning.
So Cloud getting banned here, pretty standard.
Yeah, I mean,
going to be their next ban here.
I feel like the next ban here is gonna be Uranus based on what we see a while ago. Can be also a Grok if DEUS VULT is gonna be looking to lock in the Grok for themselves, but it seems like it's gonna be a high loss this time.
Finally, my center getting banned. After Grok nerf, I feel like it's one of my most played tanks. Like the reasons I've already mentioned before, but for those who didn't listen to it, it's just Ilos create a lot of pressure, and obviously he's got a beast early game as well. So make sure to try him in your games. Is very viable in the meta right now. So we're seeing Nana getting picked here, but it was just trolling. Okay, they go Grok.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a safe Grok pick here, because we all know Grok is that tank that is always gonna be in the meta no matter what because of his passive and skills. But at the same time, the response coming from Rain EU is the Uranus and probably another tank here or a marksman.
Yeah, maybe they're going to secure here the Granger, but let's see if they do it. Like, I feel like they should.
Carry.
Oh, but they're going with the carry instead.
I'm not sure
Again,
why.
You were saying Katse, like Granger is his favorite, and he's just keep picking carry here.
Yeah, I don't really understand, because carry was not working for them so many times already. The first game didn't work out, second game didn't work out, and this Volt here gonna go for something that they know best. I feel like this Tamus has really become of a problem for them because even though it was a 2v1 situation in the bottom lane last game with a Kufra carry versus a Tamus, the Tamus actually was able to sustain that lane against them. And now, seems like finally God Serena is able to finally use her Lunox instead of that Kagura.
Yeah, I mean, good to see here some Lunox picks. I guess, you know, not gonna maybe see Kagura here. Maybe Team Devil here would pick Kagura, but not really sure about this one. By the way, for those of you who doesn't know, I know we keep saying meta every time. If you don't know what meta is, it's something like it's how this game is being played by most people. So for those of you who doesn't know what meta means, it's just like there's a large group of people, obviously pro players as well, and we're just it's just how the game is being played by most people, the most majority of people, even with in the pro scenes as well. So I know we just repeated it a few times, and just make sure that all of you just know it. So
yeah. As you can see here, Masha being banned now here, Asuka, because it seems like Ella with that hero is just unstoppable. Because if you look back at that last game, actually Ella was able to pick off the carry in the back line in front of a Kufra and an Atlas.
Rafaela.
yeah, we're seeing Ruffed here get picked.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess they want an extra sustain and some sort of CC here in the lineup. So let's see what Team Devil here respond.
yeah, it seems like they're gonna go here for an Atlas hover, but no. They're probably finding out another tank that they can use. Chow now be— oh! Atlas finally being used by DEUS VULT this time.
Interesting, interesting. So now Team Devil, they're basically saying, Team Rain, let's show you how Atlas is being played.
You know what I
and
do
it's a
realize
great
here, my
show.
dude, was that the last 3 games, DEUS VULT really hasn't picked any single mage. Not even one.
Yeah.
No support
Interesting.
mage. No flame shot this time. Because if I'm not mistaken, I feel like a month ago or 2 months ago, DEUS VULT has been playing the flame shot meta here. But maybe, just maybe because of the adjustments from the buffs and now flame shot being nerfed quite a ton, mages probably is been looking like they are obsolete in the draft of DEUS VULT tonight.
Yeah, seems like they made a lot of homework. It's just very entertaining to see. I like what they're doing actually with putting 2 strong fighters in the lanes and just using tanks as well. It seems like the meta is going back into meta compositions. And
Yes, indeed.
and I just you know, it's been fascinating to see like how they use it and just make these 2 solo pushers push the lane and just creating a lot of stuff with it.
Yeah, I mean, just basically a draft, DEUS VULT, or, you know, Rain Ihi. What is your pick here, Asuka?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Diva, obviously, like I was saying all along. Just because it seems like they made a lot of homework and they seems to be controlling the other 2 games as well. Like last game they made maybe a few missteps here and there, but they still control the map all over the place, and they managed to create a huge team fight which got them the win.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, it's looking like it's gonna be raining tears on the match that we're gonna be having tonight. Whew. But yeah, as you can see here, Sao now here in the Grok in the middle lane. 4 people coming from Rain here, doing a lot of damage and chunking out Sao. But at the same time, Granger is still okay.
Yeah, some small trading here. They take the HP as promised. So standard rotation here. Lunox taking the blue, carries in the red buff. And let's see how's the whole How they're going to do their rotation? Probably 1-3-1, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like Lil here is in the position to show Rain and EU how Atlas is being played, but at the same time, they're just gonna be trying to bully out the Lunox and the Rafaela there in the middle lane. Oh, Queen, what are you doing there?
Initiate retreat.
I'm having some sort of problems controlling the camera here. Not sure what I clicked, unfortunately.
Yeah, change the angle to normal, but it's gonna be fine. And as you can see here, Grok and the Rangers just rotating as a team. Ella now here being eyed out by Rain. 4 people in the bush here. But DEUS VULT exactly know what their plan is. Oh my god! Lunox able to kill one shot, and Rain finally is looking like they can get a game against DEUS VULT because Dill is gonna be falling down here. 2 kills for the side of Rain EU.
So, really different start here from Team Rain. I guess they were tired of getting bullied here from Devo. So, good start for them. Unfortunately, I had a bug in the angles thingy, so now it's working out fine. So, let's see how this game progresses out. As you can see, goal differential's pretty the same. Doesn't really matter that much. But definitely a good start for Team Rain here.
Yeah, I feel like what happened there was DEUS VULT didn't realize it. Oh, they're gonna be looking to engage. Oh, Purify has been used by Queen though, so she's gonna be able to escape. Serena is now here. Oh my god, This seems like this is gonna be a Rain game very soon.
Yeah, Atlas getting picked off here. I feel like the teams always, like the teams who picked Atlas always like struggling to figure out how he's able to, you know, perform well in terms of the team fight, like early game. Like early game, it seems like all the Atlas players so far have been making missteps, just like getting caught here and there or just dying. Yeah, it just happens here in game 3 as well.
Yeah, I feel like the main problem with Atlas is more about his utilities, because he really does look good on paper, but in actual performance, not really so good apart from the ultimate, because one single click on the Purify button and it's useless because he's gonna be falling down against the carry. Oh, I'm gonna be escaping. So
He's forced down here. He's getting forced down here, and I'm pretty sure here Team Rain is going to secure this turtle buff pretty easily, and they do.
Just like what you said, seems like Rain is tired of getting bullied by DEUS VULT, and now they are amping up their performance, giving us a show. Maybe, just maybe, this can be a sweep, but who knows? A reverse sweep, sorry.
Initiate retreat.
Yeah, I still maintain my own predictions. It's just I feel like they're having a really bad time right now. Even though it's looking really grim, they're getting now 2 kills here as well in the mid lane. Grok and Atlas getting destroyed there in the mid tower, and they're taking the tower as well. So, I mean, it definitely looking bad from Team Devo right now. As for things now, but here Tamzir getting locked down. He's putting out the vengeance, surviving. Carries on him. Can he survive? Wow, and actually turned this around. Chu just kicking carry off here. Can they finish the carry off here? Grok is on her, and wow. I mean, that was a very good sweep and turnaround here for Devu. Like I was saying, it's all the start, all the early game, everything can changes. And I feel like Team Rain here got too cocky.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, they are ahead right now with around 1,500 gold in their arsenal, but at the same time, DEUS VULT is saying, you might win the early game, but we can, and we know that no matter what happens, we can turn this around. And as you can see here, Chao is just clearing the top lane. They are finally now changing lanes, putting the Tamus here in the bottom lane to deal with the Lunox. And at the same time, I feel like One Shot really needs a lot more kills so that he can enjoy the Bounty Hunter spell that he has.
Yeah, I really like the performance I'm seeing here for 3 games from Sunset Lover. I feel like he maximized Tom's potential, even though there's a huge trade down there in the bottom, and Tom's getting picked off there by Lunox. I was just complimenting you, my bro, and you're dying. So,
yeah,
as I was saying, like, oh, and Cho getting killed as well. I'm trying to say stuff about the stamps, but there's fights all over the place, and Lunox getting taken care of as well. Wow, I mean, there's
Yeah.
just so much going on right now, isn't it?
I feel like the Atlas pick really is not as good as what people expect it to be, because it's really hard to land that Fatal Links ultimate defense. If it does land, it looks really, really good. But you know, if it doesn't land, it looks like you got nothing to do because it's gonna be falling down. Ghost is still here. Oh! Ella is here though.
Atlas getting killed, but here a trade, and yeah, Uranus getting picked off there. After finishing the Atlas, 0-4 for Atlas so far. So as I was saying, like the past 3 games, we see here Atlas finishing with a disaster scores all over the place. Just I feel like, yeah, like you were saying, like it's good on paper, everything is nice and beautiful, but once you try to create stuff with him, it's just so hard. People punishing him way too quickly.
Yeah, it seems like the side here of Rain is asking
I'm
for
sorry.
for a
They asked
quick
them to watch it.
pause. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're giving them a couple of minutes just to make sure that their internet connection is okay at least. But you know, at the same time, it seems like this is the first time that Rain EU has a chance, has something to prove now against DEUS VULT. You know, because a while ago it was just total domination, annihilation even from DEUS VULT. But you know, I feel like that we're gonna be seeing a reigning crowns moment, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it's very true. It's just Devo showed a lot of confidence even in the picks as well, and I feel like both teams were cocky in certain way in this game. Like everyone tried to create more plays than they should, instead of just like, you know, being safer a bit, trying to farm more and maybe move as a team instead of like making one person do a single play. But yeah, like for now, as it is for now, we saw that Rain actually took a huge advantage there in the early game, but Devo is slowly climbing back up into this game.
Yeah, that's true. And if you look at the gold here, Granger really not that far off against the carry, so he is gonna be doing damage as well in any team fight that they do. I feel like, you know, Lil here being rendered useless by a lot of this Purify. I'm not so sure what's gonna be the game plan for him now at this point, because no matter who he engages, it's just gonna be useless anyway. So he might just be playing just as a tank ward instead.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, now we see Team Rain here trying to group up, create something. They know they have the advantage. They know they want to push forward and make this carry do big damage in order to get fed. So, I think we're going to see a huge clash here. We see Boxia here just trying to, you know, being aggressive and create something. But Team Devil is well prepared. They know they will actually try to force a huge team fight here in the jungle. And now we see both teams are returning to safely.
Yeah, I feel like for Lil here, she should just target the Lunox in the backline because she is the only one without the Purify spell here. But at the same time, she does have the Brilliance that is able to immune a lot of the damage that's going to be coming her way. So she does have the opportunity to dodge that Fatal Links off the Atlas. But here in the bottom lane, Sunset Lover with the Thamus trying to secure. Oh
like
my
they're in
god.
Trouble.
Yeah.
They're in trouble. The tower's going down.
See, like I told you, Sao now trying to save the Granger in the back, but same time, Gashi zoning him out.
And Atlas here getting caught as well, is going to die. And we see Granger here just like on a brink of extinction, running backwards. And
oh
Grok
my
also
god,
running for his life, carry pressuring forward, getting triple kill. And it seems like it's a very hard game here for Team Devil to come back from this.
Yeah, this is looking like a reigning crowns for the first time ever in this game.
Yeah,
And I feel like
I think Team Devil messed up a bit in the early game. So it's hard for them right now to get back on their feet and creating those team fights they need. But
Yeah,
you know, I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even about the early game anymore because they had the perfect opportunity to come back. I mean, the Granger's gold is almost the same as Gatsy here. I just feel like, just like what we've been saying for the longest time ever already, Atlas does not work. Just to purify, and his ultimate is basically useless.
Initiate retreat.
Yeah, I also think so. It's just it's hard to pull a lot of stuff with him. Like we said, good on paper. Just seems like every game we've seen so far, this character
Lord,
getting
resurrect him
caught
soon.
too many times, not be able to create a play, and it's just it's probably hard to make those things work.
Yeah,
By
I
the
feel
way,
like, go on.
if you guys seen like keep watching in the team fight how Baxia there on Kaishi is just hugging Granger every single time not to let him breathe. It's just amazing to watch how their
Initiate
tank
retreat.
played by Kaishi there just like going in there denying the Granger, and as you can see he's just slowing him down, poking him down, so he can't really make the damage output Team Devu needs.
Yeah, yes, indeed. But now here, the Lord has been taken. Gonna be marching probably here in the top. Oh, it's gonna be in the middle lane instead. I mean, what can DEUS VULT do here? Because no matter what Atlas does, it's not gonna work. I feel like the game plan should be wait for the Chow to do engages. Then after that, that's the only time that they can do a pickoff. Because other than the Lunox, there's really no one else that this Atlas can go for. But there he is. The Lord is here.
But
Oh,
oh,
Atlas
and
can
a
fight
huge
the Lord.
Atlas ult. Huge Atlas ult right there.
Unstoppable.
But is it enough though? Is it enough? Can Team Devil hold here the game? Wow, load is very low as well, but it seems like Team Rain here, can they finish this off? No, they don't have creeps.
Double kill.
Wow, it's unfortunate Granger got picked off here.
Monster
Yeah, it
kill.
seems like this is a Hail Mary going for the side here of Rain because they are able to take one game against DEUS VULT.
I feel like I expected Grok on Sao there just like creating a wall that actually will block the creeps and the lord for just like a few more seconds. It seems like all they needed was just like a few more seconds cleaning this lord up with the Granger, wait for the lord to be taken out, and then create what the Atlas did there. Don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you in that one. I just feel like the Atlas really is the clear weak link in this situation, unfortunately. Whew. You know, it was seeming like a clean 3-0 sweep from DEUS VULT, but it seems like DEUS VULT does make a little bit of mistakes also by the big sometimes. So unfortunately, they are losing one game, but I feel like they're going to be coming back strong in the next game that we're going to be having. And
I feel like this game should encourage a lot of teams out there just to like, you know, even though Devu is like one of the best, if not the best in EU right now, as you can see, they're making mistakes as well. And if you're pressuring and pushing them back, it's just they suddenly crumble, you know, like every other team. It's just like who's creating the plays, who's creating the momentum. If you like, as you saw Kaishi there being on a Baxia, just like boxering this one shot out. It's just like if you pressuring those players out, like for example that example that I was mentioning, then it seems like Team Devil had like harder times to create the damage output they need.
yeah, that's so true, my bro. Wow, I mean, other than the Atlas, do you just think really that it is the Atlas pick that made them struggle against Rain EU tonight, or is it more about the gameplay?
I feel like like all the majority of the game, Devu here could make a huge comeback. It happened in some term at some point. It's just unfortunately, the Lord looking good, like the Atlas ult there definitely worked there in the back line. Just like it was managing to pick like 4 people, which was huge. And the problem was they actually had Lord still up. So Granger was just like blocked by all the 4 heroes to finish the Lord. And yeah, it's just like the whole game since the beginning, there was like a time in the early game where Devo had like you know, slight mistakes here and there. They made a comeback, but I feel like if they would have made it like 100% right, they could have made a hold there.
Yeah, yes, indeed. I mean, they are able to, somehow prove that they do have some capabilities to play well against DEUS VULT. But I feel like this is the perfect time to give away codes, Eska. And another one code is flashing in your screen. There you go. Woo.
There you go, guys. Another code. So the instructions, as always, you take the code, copy paste it into your account, putting your game ID first, obviously. After you put the game ID, you put the code in there, and you might be the lucky guy who gets our code, guys.
Yeah, and we're gonna be flashing another code in your screen because, this might be the last game, who knows? So, this is another second code for a lucky skin, maybe. There you go, boys and girls.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. So, really exciting. Like, I thought this is gonna be a clean 3-0 here for Team Devu, but Rain do surprise, it seems. They manages to take the carry and take it to the next level with their lineup. So, excited stuff. We are excited, right, Prince?
Yeah, so excited, my bro. I mean, this is the finals. This is the perfect opportunity to determine who is the best team here in the Europe region. I mean, DEUS VULT has been winning Mobile Legends European Championships for the past 4 months already. Is this gonna be a 5-peat? It's looking like it is, bro.
Yeah, I mean, definitely is going to be interesting one. Like, I really hope that we're gonna have interesting game like last game, I would say. But I want to see just more clashing of back and forth without too many casualties, and I want to see both teams just performing the best out of their heroes.
Yeah, and it seems like our teams are ready. Are you ready, Eska, for game number 4?
I'm locked and loaded. Let's go.
Let's go? Okay. So now, again, here we are on the drafting phase yet again, boys and girls.
Yeah, so
Go on.
let's see what they're going in with here. I assume they're going with might be seeing here again the Lolita or like ADCs, Cloud, Kimi. I'm pretty sure they're doing the Lolita, as we mentioned, just for making picks more available to them.
Your
And
team is
so yeah, it seems like the repeat from game 2 here. It's going to be 2 ADCs. What they're thinking? What do you think they're gonna go with their next spawns here? It's standard, right?
Very, very standard. I mean, Claude, the Kimmy. Whew. It's gonna be the same every single time because these are the heroes that can be very, very problematic, especially the teams do run the hyper carry rotation every single time.
Yeah, so we've seen the center here being banned. Hylos getting banned here. Maybe they're going to ban Grok, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel like Grok can be a really good pick here. Ban here, sorry. Because just just a standard solid pick no matter what your composition is. But it seems like they don't want Serena on the Lunox.
Yeah, I felt like he was playing really well on Lunox,
Your
and
team is picking.
yeah, I feel like denying it is pretty nice for Team Devu here. They're basically saying, wow, I mean, they didn't expect all the fire shots that are coming from Lunox, and obviously she's got an amazing escape as well. So like full beat Lunox can be like very troublesome for Team Devil.
Yeah, it seems like the pick here for this vote probably gonna be the Grog and the Lolita this time because
Lolita.
what's with Lolita? Why is this vote first picking the champion? Is it just really to deny the marksman available because it's only gonna be the Granger and the Bruno left anyway?
Honestly, I feel like they could actually bring the Lunox up to the table again and just pick Lolita just to like make with Lolita you can block most of her shots, and if you're like positioned right, which I'm sure Lil can do, it just it's just making me feel a bit weird why they would deny Lunox that quickly, even though it was just one game, because I feel like they have a lot of answers to Lunox as well.
Yeah, I feel like it's not even about the answers for the Lunox anymore. I just feel like they want to deny that pick because with the addition of the Lunox, it seems like Rain EU's middle lane played a lot better. So just removing it from the game just gives Serena the Kagura. She's not winning against us anyway with it. You know? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I guess they're just denying her max potential on Lunox there. Like, they know she is very strong, and yeah, so just like denying the Lunox there is definitely, I guess, working out well for them. Let's see. I mean, we're going to see. It's interesting. Let's see what they're coming up here. So we see a Tums getting locked here from Team Devil, which is pretty standard for what we've seen the last 2 games. And yeah, so
yeah, for those wondering why Masha and Daxia is being banned out here, this is mostly because it's becoming a target ban because DEUS VULT and Rain EU has been playing against one another for the past 3 games already. So all the cards are already out. They know exactly what one team is going to play and what the other is going to be playing. So this is the perfect opportunity for picking out new strategies that your enemy probably doesn't even know.
yeah, as you can see, guys, it's just like there's so many things that can actually work out. It's just like the matter of what you're comfortable on, and if your team is being able to support you, and being as a team together, it's just so many things can actually work. It's just you need to maximize your mechanism on the character, and then everything can work out.
Yeah, and it seems like one shot is gonna go here for the Bruno instead of the Granger this time, while the side here of Serena not going for the Gura, but going for Esmeralda.
Yeah, Esmeralda is an interesting pick here. Oh, they secured the Chu as well on Kaishi.
Your team is
I really like saying it like that, my bro. Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. Yeah.
Yeah. And as
Just
you can
like
see here,
the announcer, right? Just like the announcer
yeah.
as well.
Wait, let me try. Let me try with some effects on.
Alright.
You have picked Esmeralda.
Clear.
Okay. And as you can see here,
a bit echoed, but not bad.
I mean, the final pick now here for DEUS VULT is going to be the Valor. This is actually the first time that they're picking a mage.
Yeah, and Valir on top of it. Just like, I think they're saying like we want to try going Valir here just to create a lot of pressure early game as well, which is like it's the thing they're doing one of their best so far, just like creating a good early game. And with Valir here, I think it's a very interesting decision. I feel like it can work out for them, just like going aggressive. Valir is obviously one of the best early game champions out there, so interesting.
Yeah, definitely very interesting. But now here we are in the land of Dawn for the side here of Rain. I'm not so sure why there's 4 people in the middle lane. That's very standard, obviously, because they do really want to feed the carry, get as much gold funneled into her. But at the same time, Ella now playing a support with the Val here. Oh, slowly but surely she is able to deal out damage here. At the same time, Grog being played in the side lane. Kaishi now almost falling
Kaishi
down. Wow,
getting
Ella
melted here.
really is showing off this time.
I feel like Kaishi went a bit overboard there. He got kited way too much. In the meantime, Tom's, we saw him getting proxied. He proxied the lane. Wow, and Tom's getting the kill there on Esmeralda. Like, so far things are going so clean for Devu. Like, we saw Tom's there just proxy the lane. For those of you who doesn't know, proxying is going behind the lane and taking the creeps out. So, he just proxied it out. Cho was... I don't know what Kaishi did there. I mean, Cho was just like getting like near their tower, just like being out of position, getting kited by Valir. Tom's getting the kill on Esmeralda. I mean, this is the disaster for Team Rain here.
Definitely a disaster because this is the 4th game. This is actually a match point for DEUS VULT already. Rain, why are you making those kinds of 50-50s in the middle lane? This is a do or die situation for you, and I'm kind of disappointed that you know, you give away 2 kills in the early game for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really disaster here for Team Rain. They're going for the red buff here. Let's see if they can actually secure it on Katse. That's really important for the early game progress. It's just like the early game has been really in favor of Team Devil as for now. And now we see like
Kashi probably gonna be falling down here again also because he doesn't have flicker. Oh, Sunset Lover is here with the vengeance, but unfortunately not gonna be able to kill anyone there.
Yeah, I mean, Chu there was kinda in a bad spot, but he manages to survive, so that's a good thing for Team Rain there.
Yeah, and as you can see here, DEUS VULT just positioning, trying to eye out this top lane tier 1. They are here to finally end this game. Rafaela probably gonna be falling down Queen. Oh.
Initiate
Ooh,
retreat.
so rough here, getting pretty low. Not sure why Lil used their ult there. I guess there was slight miscommunication. I guess he wanted to create something on top of the tower. But they backed it up.
Yeah, I feel like Lil just wanted to create a space there, not really wanting anyone to go and try clearing the lane so they can secure that first tier turret as a very good objective. But Kashi looking for a pickoff here. Unfortunately, gonna be just stunning the Lil Happy with the Lolita there. But at the same time, Damo is becoming so aggressive, able to steal the buff again of Serena.
And as you can see, they're taking the turtle as well. One shot here, just like clearing the turtle. Easy peasy, just like clean. And they have like, he had the Grok and Valir just like hanging around with him. It's like, alright, we're going to take this turtle for free. Don't bother us, it's fine.
You know, I feel like now, just because of what happened, it seems like DEUS VULT just gave a mercy game to Rain EU. Because, you know, if in just a matter of a clack or a snap, it seems like this is solely becoming a DEUS VULT game, because look at that Luminous Vest getting 3 people yet again. Lil being kicked here by Wave the Dragon, but at the same time, the Tamus is here to provide backup.
Oh,
Ouch.
And Valir taking out the carry as well. Just like, it was almost survived there, but the passive from the burst was able to take him down. Wow, I mean, yeah. This is, I think we're getting back to game 1 here, Prince.
Yeah, almost a perfect game from DEUS VULT. They're saying, you know, that game, you know, we just want to show the viewers that you can play against us, but in reality, we're gonna dominate you, we're gonna annihilate you, and we're gonna show the rest of the European region that DEUS VULT is and will forever be #1.
Yeah, very true. So now what we're seeing is Tom's basically doing his thing, just chilling in the top lane, taking everything he can do. And we see a team fight here brewing in the mid lane. Raph getting killed there in the process. So definitely going the same as game 1 in my opinion. Just like Devil here just
Turtle
you know,
resurrecting soon.
doing all their aggressive stuff. Like they're taking the kills, they're taking the objectives, they're destroying the top and the bot lane here.
And the
In
middle
game
lane
4.
now, my bro. I mean, Rain EU hasn't even touched any of the single turrets. Seems like Ghost here probably gonna be able to push a little bit, but at the same time, Sao is not gonna be letting him do that. Oh.
Yeah, so another turtle here going for one shot, just like he knows it's not gonna be pressured, and this is going to be a free turtle for Team Devil.
Seems like it is, because Grok is just here to stop the split push of Ghost here. Probably doesn't know what to do anymore because he knows that he can fight Sao here a little bit with the Grok, but it seems like he does realize that he's gonna be engaged on one shot is here, doing so much damage. Every single ultimate was committed in that kill.
Orana's getting melted here like butter here in the bot lane. Just like there was 4 people running at him, and you know how much damage Bruno can do when he's fed. He's just melting people. And we see here a juke kick. Wow, and there's gonna be a huge team fight as well. Carry takes down here Lil. Though, I mean, this is like a, you know, a small kill here from Team Rain.
The first
Nothing
one.
Yeah, it's the first one as well. So,
yeah. It seems like, you know, I feel like Rain is gonna be really happy just getting one kill here just by seeing how dominating DEUS VULT is playing. Eska, what should Rain you do? Because it seems like for the fans of Rain, it's gonna be raining tears for this month yet again.
Like as for right now, the gold advantage is definitely in favor of Devu. What they should do is basically going to, you know, some sort of positions in the bushes and try to create a pickup without getting killed. But it's so freaking hard. We see her engage and Kaishi getting killed here by Bruno. As you can see, like Team Devu just doesn't bring them the opportunity to actually come back into this game.
Turtle
That's like a
resurrecting
main
soon.
factor, because there is like in every game there is a slight comeback from disaster things like this. It just they won't give them the opportunity because they know if they go as 5 people, it's going to be very hard for Team Rain to create any play.
Yeah, and DEUS VULT is really here just making a statement, you know? We gave you one game, be happy with that one, but we're gonna end this game with the bang, bang, bang. Ouch. Look at the damage coming from one shot. One ball from the Bruno, already half HP of the carry. Not so sure what Katsi can do anymore in this game because seems like the fate has already been sealed. What can be the comeback potential here from Rain EU, my bro? What is their winning condition? Because I cannot see anything.
I think there's only one, which is like stall this game as much as possible, which like not letting them push through. And if there's a Lord, they have a chance. Like if they manage to steal even one Lord for them, which is a total miracle. If they can do this, they will be managed to hold and get that carry into late game, which is something they definitely need.
Yes, indeed. I mean, Ella here, just so aggressive, able to push out Kaishi here. Woo! I mean, this is the first time that they are drafting a mage, and it is really working in favor for them tonight. And wow, the Lord is now being engaged. DEUS VULT does not want to waste any time.
Look how they like positioned in the map and giving the Bruno all the space in the world, just like to take this Lord without a problem. Yeah, so they showed themselves for a second, let the Bruno take the Lord for free, and now we see them march forward. They really want to take this team fight, but yeah, guess Team Raid here just disengages, and we see in the bottom lane, actually, who is that there? Toms is destroying this carry. He tries to get there so badly. He basically manages to. He do manage in a 1v3 situation, just getting the carry.
Killing spree.
It's just total domination, total annihilation. That last game didn't count. It seems like this is gonna be raining tears every single MEC, just based on how DEUS VULT is playing so amazingly every single month, bro.
Yeah, so we see a small pickup there, which is something they definitely need on Ella there. Now
Ye-
they're pushing as 4 people, so they're gonna regroup. They might have a chance actually to hold this if they're not dying.
Mega kill.
But we
Oh,
see here
one
Bruno
shot,
kills
one
the
kill, gonna be
shoe.
falling down.
Wow.
Double shut
Oh no.
down.
Yeah, I mean we see here back and forth and one shot just getting killed there. That's not good for them if they want to close out the game.
Yeah, but at the same time, here in the bottom lane, they are looking to make the base of Rain be gone, and it seems like they are forcing it. Oh my god, look at this. Tamus undying, trying to target the Cassie, but at the same time, he might just fall down here because no one from the rest of his team is alive. I mean, Ella is now here to provide backup, but the base, it's
Yeah,
bald.
unfortunately for Team Devil, like One Shot tried to create a play there, just like getting someone and get out, but he got killed in the end, so that makes them like secure. They're not gonna lose as for now, but they got all their towers destroyed, and we can see here a 10,000 gold advantage for Team Devil. So, um, going to be so hard for them to come back into this game.
Yeah, unfortunately, our last game is gonna be a total domination from this vault, but you have to commend Rain EU for trying their best. Seems like this
Oh,
vault
and
is
here,
not gonna be giving
Rap.
the title of the best European team to Rain EU very soon, and as you can see, Rafaela falling down yet again.
Yeah, amazing wall there by Grok. He locked actually 2 people, and the other one just managed to flash over the the wall there. So great stuff coming there from Grok, and now they're grouping up here and trying to figure out whether they can close the game now or not, or are they going to wait for the Lord?
Yeah, I feel like they're looking to close this game one out already. They want to finish with a bang. One shot looking to one shot every single hero here, looking for a savage because Queen
Look at that
is
damage.
dying.
Bruno just saying, I'm Bruno and I'm going to kick your asses.
Oh my
God.
gosh. I mean, as you can see here, you kind of have to command the fighting spirit still of the Rain EU. I mean, they are in a very bad situation, in a almost impossible game to win, but they are still trying their best.
Too desperately trying to kick someone out. He kicked Tamus by mistake, but we see here Ghost just like going on in there, and he's very low. He's going down by Valir, and Grog just charging in through. But we see here Selena. I mean, not Selena, Esmeralda. I'm sorry, just going there, and it's definitely trying to save this game so far. They're trying to hold their best against all these minions, but now it's gone. So now they're waiting for all the waves to come back.
Lord, resurrect soon.
And as you can see here, this is looking like the final push coming from the side of DEUS VULT.
But
And
it's
there you
GG,
go,
just
my
like
dude.
that. Just like
Wow.
that. Two crits to the base, and it's gone.
Yeah, and it seems like our grand champion yet again for the month of April for 5 times in a row. It's gonna be DEUS VULT. Wow.
Yeah, GG.
Very, very GG. Congratulations to them because they did play really, really amazing this time. An amazing performance from them, to be honest. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I like what I've seen from Team Rain last game, and Team Devil here definitely controlled the strings towards the whole session. It just like last game, it was I guess they made the slight mistakes, and you know, in the early game, and they usually like trying to create and find some openings in what the enemy team does. But it felt like every time they did something, Team Rain was able to punish them. So yeah, but overall a very good session, and Team Devil, congratulations.
Yeah, they really are one of the best teams. Probably not even the Europe region, probably in the rest of the world. And it's gonna be really exciting how they're gonna be playing in the upcoming M2 in Jakarta, Indonesia. So, whew, once again, 5 feet now from DEUS VULT. Are we gonna be seeing a new champion next month? I don't know, my bro. But this is iPrince, and this is
And-
Eska. Go on.
this is me. Sky was entertained and had very much like I had a lot of fun casting today. And thank you guys for hooping in and joining us tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And it's time to say goodbye for our for our April tournament. But don't worry, we're gonna be announcing another May tournament very soon also. So thank you so much for all the people that help us, for all the casters, Suga, Success, Jason, also on behalf of them, we do want to say thank you for everyone that watched the tournament, and for the rest of people that have been constantly helping us, the rest of the MEC Spain, MEC Poland, MEC Germany, and the MEC Serbia that helped us run the month of April. Thank you so much for being here with our journey.
Thank you so much, guys. Good night.
Good night, good night. We're gonna be saying good night, but click that subscribe button. No, I'm kidding. Good night, everyone. Good night.